Good morning, Saxons. I'm Sammy.
And I'm Monica. Welcome to Saxon TV, where we bring you the latest from campus and around Oregon.
We begin with some sizzling news for food lovers. Filipino fast food giant Jollibee is finally landing in Oregon, opening its doors in Hillsboro this Friday, May 30th, its brand's first location in the state, and to celebrate, they're pulling out all the stops.
That's right. For the first 3 days, the first 50 walk-in and 50 drive-thru customers each can snag exclusive giveaways. On day 1, you could win 1 year of free Chicken Joy. That's one 6-piece bucket a month and limited edition Jollibee t-shirt. Day 2 brings a colorful Jolly Waves tote bag, and Day 3 wraps it up with a Jollibee red bucket hat, perfect for your summer streetwear look.
With over 9,900 stores across 33 countries, global favorite and now just a drive away.
Now for some more serious news. Oregon is seeking its first major wildfire of the season. The Butte Creek Fire has burned more than 3,000 acres just north of Carno in Wasco County. Several structures are at risk.
Crews from Wheeler County Fire and Rescue in South Gilliam County Rural Fire are working tirelessly to contain the blaze. No injuries have been reported and containment efforts are ongoing. Oregon lawmakers are also eyeing a new solution to the state transportation funding crisis. A carbon credit trading system may replace climate protection program.
Under the market-based system, polluters could buy and sell carbon credits, leaking Oregon with its first West Coast states in emission trading alliance. Lawmakers say that the goal is the long-term safety and sustainability for roads and infrastructure.
But not everyone agrees. Some House and Senate Republicans are backing a rival plan that could cut funding for bike and pedestrian safety projects. More details are expected in the coming weeks.
Now let's take a break for sports and weather.
Hey Saxons, it's me, River Johnston, and we're here for Saxon weather this week. Our 7-day forecast. We have highs in the mid-70s to mid-80s, and lows only in the 40s to 50s range, so you can dress light this week. Now, good news everyone, 14 days until summer, 8 for seniors. And the last official school day before finals for seniors is on Monday. Isn't that exciting? Now, we're moving on to our local temperatures right now. In the southern area near Turner, we have about 59. But as we move up north, we have 56 to 57, even 58 up in Kaiser. And all the way back west here in Monmouth, we have 55. Now, it's time for the joke of the day, everyone's favorite segment. What is a cloud's favorite type of bread? Sourdough, 'cause it's light and fluffy, like a cloud. That's it for weather this week, Saxons. On to sports.
Thank you, River, for that weather forecast. This is your host, Avery West, and here is your sports news for today. On Wednesday, the varsity baseball team played their second round against Sheldon High School and won 12-11. Great job, team, and keep up that good work. Because of that victory, the varsity baseball team will advance to the state playoffs this Friday, where they will face Grant High School. Additionally, this Friday, the track and field state championship will take place at Hayward Field in Eugene. Please come out and show as much support as possible for our athletes. That's it for sports. This is your host, Avery West, sending it back to Monica and Sammy.
Back on campus, Saxon's Saturday school returns this week, May 31st from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is a great time to catch up on missed work, talk to teachers, or take any makeup tests.
Especially important for our graduating seniors. Make sure you're on track for that cap and gown moment, plus snacks will be provided, so don't miss it.
Yearbooks are here. If you didn't grab yours from the North Library on Tuesday, you can still just stop by the bookkeeper's office anytime before 4 p.m. on June 9th.
South Salem's band, orchestra, and choir recently returned from an international trip over Memorial Day weekend. They toured Seattle and Vancouver, participating in workshops and performing live.
At the University of Washington, they studied with acclaimed musicians like Robert Stalley and Geoffrey Bowers. And in Canada, the group performed at St. Andrew's Wesley's Church in a free community showcase, Amazing Work Saxons.
Heads up drivers, starting July 10th, free street parking in downtown Salem will be a thing of the past. This marks the end of a 50-year tradition.
All 1,106 former free spaces will now be pay to park, allowing up to 12-hour stays Monday through Saturday. However, city-owned parking garages will remain free, offering more than 2,000 spots.
City officials say the change is intended to boost revenue for downtown improvements, including safety protocols, cleanup, and beautification. The current system hasn't been covering operating costs.
That's it for today's Saxon TV.
I'm Monica.
And I'm Sammy. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay Saxon strong.